Hey, what's up CSGORoll Degens? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another CSGORoll weekly case review. I hope you guys are doing super well. We got a lot to go over and not a lot of time. I'm going to try and keep this to 5 minutes as best as I can without leaving out information. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so this week we have 3 cases, starting off with the level case being the cheapest, small arms being the mid-range, and inflammable being the most expensive at 555 coins, which got some pretty good cases this week. I'm pretty impressed. Compared to last week, wasn't too great, but this week, pretty good. And every week has its kind of redheaded stepchild case that isn't great in any kind of way and is a total waste of money, which is why I make these videos, to inform you guys on exactly what those are. But real quickly, before we get into the explanation and the analysis of all these cases and letting you guys know if you should open them or avoid them, you can head on up to deposit in the upper right. You guys enter the code AG5. That will get you 3 free cases as well as a 5% bonus on your deposit. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. But additionally, a special little thing that I do myself is I have a $2,000 Depositor Competition every single month, which means that if you deposit under my code and you're in one of the top 3, you are guaranteed a prize ranging from $1,000 at the highest and $250 at the lowest, as well as if you're even just in the top 10 depositors for the month, which isn't too hard to do, might I add, you guys are also eligible at a chance to win 250 coins. Now, if you are in the top 3, this doesn't exclude you from being able to win this top 10 prize, so don't be discouraged. If you want to go at it hard, you get some pretty good rewards out of it. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that real quick. Not a lot of people know, it seems like. I know that when I put the pre-roll on there, a lot of people skip it. So I just wanted to go over that real quick. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first case. All right, so the level case is the first case we're looking at today. It is a 50-50 case, which if you know me, I'm a huge fan of the 50-50s. I'm not one for massive risk because I don't really like to lose. I know I'm gambling, so it's going to happen. But, if I can avoid it, I'll try to. That's just the way I am. But anyways, yeah, it's a 50-50 case, 50% chance to hit one of these or, 50% chance to land a cent in the grand scheme and everything like that. So, pretty standard. But this is a really great case for, solo opening. If you want to try and double up on your money, or, you just want to spend a little and just maybe try at a chance to get just that little extra bit that you need to get up to an item, you're 50 coins away or whatever, that's a way to do it. But also, this does have a pretty good max win at a 406x. Yeah, it's a really, really low chance to hit. It's a 0 to a 300 ticket, which is super low. But it is still possible. Already the bots pulled it 3 times, which, doesn't make me feel great about it, but someone did pull it. So, don't lose hope. Give it a try. You never know. You just might like this case. All right, next up, we have a small arms case, which is a 78-22. So we'll just call it 80-20. So 20% to hit, 80% to lose. All pistols, as the name suggests. Pretty looking case. Tongue twister there, and wow, 0.35% just right there. I know, demo tickets are not the same as the real thing, but still pretty cool. We were able to hit that on the first demo spin, which is pretty crazy. But honestly, I saw this case and I thought it was, it's okay. I think it's pretty meh. I mean, it's a very spread out percentage-wise case. Like, these all are very similar in percentage until, you get to this where it's very common, but most of this is pretty spread out. So if you're going to hit anything higher than the bottom end, you have a pretty decent chance at going up to the top. So that's the only note I will make about that. I do think that it's okay in that respect, but for me personally, not my favorite case. Don't think it's great. I think there's other cases that are much better, and it has about a 14 and some X on the max win. It's closer to 15x. So just letting you guys know on that. I don't personally recommend this one, but gambling is gambling. If you're going to win, you're going to win. And if you're going to lose, you are going to lose. All right. And the last case we have today is a 10% case. This week's been very well rounded in terms of percentages on cases and prices as well. This is a 10% case. High risk, good reward. You guys already know how that all works. If you've already, been on CSGORoll before, and this isn't your first video that you're seeing around the website, you have your 30% chance to hit all of these. Obviously, you can get about 60% of your bet back with the high-end 30% pull. So, even if you put this in a battle, which it is a pretty good battle case, if you put this in a battle, you guys are going to come out on the top with 120%. So, it's not awful in a battle. Even opening it by yourself, it's not horrible either. It's pretty okay in that regard. But, also it has a 22x max win potential with the Karambit Ruby, 1 in 100,000 ticket. So, not super likely, it's a 0.1, but 0.1s for me, and most of the time when I'm consistently gambling come around like, I don't know, once or twice a week-ish, maybe every other week. So not an awfully hard thing to hit, but, possible. So yeah, I hope you guys found this to be a useful video. If you did, please, leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you guys have any other cases that you guys want me to review, or, cases you think are better alternatives to these, I'm always open to hear it. I've been thinking about making a spreadsheet around these and, every week just adding these entries as I go along and, giving you guys access to that spreadsheet so you guys can see what I think is worth and not worth to save you guys both the time and the money of finding out. So, yeah. That's about it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. It means the world to me. Let me know what you guys think of the new format around the beginning. I'm going to try and skip the pre-roll, and I'm going to try and do something more organic every time when I, talk about the contest and so on. I know a lot of people skip that, or they just leave the video. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, those of you who are here every single day. And, yeah, thank you all once again. Really, really appreciate it. It means the world. And I will see you all later. Peace.